And we are back once again with another video. And based on the trend, I believe this video is going to be about flow and my experience of it. My gaining access to it and understanding it by gaining access to it and then losing access to it and then gaining access to it. So far in this video, I feel as though I have gained access to it. So we'll just keep talking and see what happens. Or we will also sit in silence with no pressure added to think of what to say next. This is me incorporating my knowledge of what I've come to understand about flow. That it is about faith. It's not about preparation. More than that, it's sort of about having faith that the preparation has already occurred. That's a new thought for me right there. The preparation has already occurred throughout life. Everything that is needed is already there. It's just about faith. It's about faith in knowing that whatever comes out is meant to come out. In this moment, I'm also incorporating the knowledge that moments of silence do not mean flow has ended. They mean that I have stopped talking, but it does not mean that I have fallen out of accessing the flow. And as I continue forward, I am purposefully allowing moments of silence. So as to practice going in and out of flow, practicing that faith, that knowing that what needs to come out will come out. And I'm speaking about faith in my ability to communicate, faith in the flow, but I'm also recognizing another layer of faith in what I'm talking about. It's the faith in my ability to figure out just naturally, as I've mentioned before, this topic of flow has become the topic. And it's just what has naturally happened. And recognizing this allows me to have faith in my ability to learn anything, to get through anything, to be in the flow, not just in the moment speaking, but through time. Interesting. That's a new thought for me right there. That's a new thought. Makes me think about different layers of time, you could say. How looking at a plant in the moment, you see no movement. But if you record a plant for hours, days, weeks, and speed it up, you see that the plant is actually moving. And that's sort of what I'm speaking about here. There is a natural flow through time in a more macro sense. And it's actually really interesting because as I'm perceiving this more macro sense of flow that naturally happens when I pour myself into something, just honestly how naturally it happens. All I need to do is continue moving forwards. And things just happen naturally. For example, me happening upon this topic and speaking about it and recognizing the importance of it and utilizing it as content for my channel. Knowing my experience of this throughout my life. I love the sun just came out. It's sort of like another layer of faith that I can sort of transfer to the moment, this moment, that can give me a boost in confidence in my ability to continue what I am doing here in this moment, this flow. In this moment, I'm recognizing just how great this video is going. And not just because the sun has popped out. For probably the first time today. Maybe the second time. Oh wow, and the sky's blue. Very thankful. Very, very thankful. I'm feeling unsure of what to speak about next. But that right there is a perfect example that I've spoken about before. But I am okay with speaking about again. I'm being open and honest about my experience. Even if it's something I'm unsure about. I'm not allowing this unknown, this, you could say, fear block me and stop me from continuing forwards. I didn't allow it to make me hit the stop button. It hasn't destroyed my video. It is an opportunity for me to speak about what I'm experiencing and remain in the flow. And now I'm sitting here, or I was sitting there in silence. And now I'm wondering what is going to come next. This topic of flow just naturally flowing, or I could say just flowing into this topic of flow so naturally makes me wonder what is going to come next. I'm excited, and I know that it's going to happen so naturally. And there again is another more macro perspective. I'm not speaking about what's going to come in this video. I'm speaking about what's going to come further down the line in my channel. Who knows how far in the future? It could be tomorrow. It could be a week or two from now. But I'm just going to allow it to naturally birth itself with the knowing, with the faith, with the self-knowledge that I have. I know it's just going to happen that way. As I said, I'm excited to see where we go next. Let's end the video here.